It wasn't just another day in Natalie Mordovtseva's life, it was a turning point. Her tumultuous relationship with Mike Youngquist had already been played out in front of millions of viewers on 90 Day Fiancé, but what happened after the cameras stopped rolling was even more intense. Fans had watched Natalie's heartbreak unfold on screen when her marriage to Mike came to an end, a saga that left fans divided and wondering, what would be next for the Ukrainian beauty? But even after the end of her relationship with Mike, Natalie was not one to give up on love. As time passed, her story continued to evolve, leading her to a new chapter. Season 2 of 90 Day, The Last Resort would become a defining moment in Natalie's journey, especially as she faced the reality of a broken marriage and the twists and turns of her future. What would she do next? Who would she turn to for support in this turbulent time? And, most intriguingly, who was she dating now? Natalie Mordovtseva's break from Mike Youngquist was one that fans had been anticipating for a while. Their on-screen relationship was filled with ups and downs, long-distance drama, cultural misunderstandings, and deep emotional disconnects that led to a shaky marriage. But as much as viewers wanted them to make it work, reality had a different plan. After their divorce, Natalie was left to figure out her next move, not just as a woman recovering from heartache, but as a reality TV star navigating life after 90 Day Fiancé fame. Though she had become infamous for her unpredictable emotions, candid moments, and striking beauty, Natalie also earned a reputation for being strong-willed and independent. She was determined to make a fresh start after the collapse of her marriage, but like many who've been through an emotionally exhausting journey, she wasn't certain where she'd land. While the public was left speculating about her next love life, Natalie took a quieter, more measured approach. That was, until 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2 came into play. For fans of 90 Day Fiancé, The Last Resort spin-off series was a wild ride from the beginning. The show brought together past stars of the franchise, putting them in an intense setting where they would try to work through their issues, often with a surprising level of drama. For Season 2, many were eager to see what would happen when Natalie came face-to-face with another potential romantic interest, Josh Weinstein. Josh was new to the 90 Day Fiancé world, a man with a past of his own. A fresh face in the world of reality TV, he had already made a few waves with his enigmatic presence. What set Josh apart from the usual crop of cast members, however, was his sudden connection to Natalie and the speculation that he might become something much more than just a friend. It wasn't instant chemistry. There wasn't an undeniable spark from the first moment they met. Natalie, still reeling from her divorce from Mike, was in no place to jump into a new relate.